I'm just going for the fancy dress.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a theme. Do you know about rugby sevens?
I know of rugby.
You know of the sport?
Yeah. After I came out the manger as a child, I got introduced to the sport of rugby. It's great.
Do you play?
But on donkeys, yes. On horseback. I prefer polo. Niche.
I'm weird, and for most of my life, I thought being weird would stop me from getting women. And at first it did. But here's what I learned. It only kept me from attracting the women who were never meant for me in the first place. Yeah! When I approach women who I find attractive, I approach them as my weird, off-the-wall, nonsensical self.
Excuse me. Hi. Do you speak English?
Yeah.
Are you English?
Yeah, I'm English.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. You had like a little Scandinavian look to you.
Oh,
because you're just like strolling through the street on your phone and
not looking at anyone. It's
not
such
literally like completely anti-social as shit. I was like, this girl's obviously Swedish.
Oh my god!
Because you try to avoid people. It fucking worked, didn't it?
No,
mission accomplished. Here's this tall stranger just stood in front of you, and you don't even know why I'm here.
No,
He's like, you trying to sell me something? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm trying to get you to donate to Jesus Christ. Do you believe? Are you a believer? This coming Sunday, we can have like wine and bread if you want it. Yeah,
thanks.
it's kind of thing that they do it. They do it in Sweden. It's called fika. It's like a coffee. It's complete bullshit, but that's what charity people do.
You're selling it to me, and now I probably wouldn't.
Yeah. Well, that can be the second date. It's going to be bread, wine. We can go to Stockholm just to piece everything together.
Now you're really selling it.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to come and say that you look beautiful. You're just literally strutting past me in your anti-social way.
Oh my God,
I was like, I'm just going to have to come over to this lady, stop her, give her a compliment, arrange a second date. In Sweden. This is the first day, yeah. This is the getting to know you stage.
The biggest mistake that I see men make, especially the guys who I work with one-on-one, is they try and be universally attractive. With every new woman that they speak with, they mold themselves into some imagined ideal, a character that they believe she will like. But here's the truth. You don't know what she likes, and depending on the time of the month, depending on her mood, depending on the most recent conversation she had with her Latvian dominatrix friend, she doesn't know what she likes either. So trying to guess what a woman will like at any given moment is like aiming at a constantly shifting target. As Oscar Wilde once wrote, most people are other people. Their thoughts are someone else's opinions, their lives are mimicry. These words from Mr. Wilde capture an important idea. We often live according to scripts which have been given to us, adopting thoughts and personas we believe will make us fit in or be liked. But the irony is, the more we try and fit in, the more we vanish into the background. And when it comes to attraction, invisibility is the enemy. If you want to captivate somebody, don't lose yourself in the guesswork of what you think they'll like. Instead, lean in to what makes you unique.
Excuse me, are you on the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, sad times. I just want to say you look wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
It was the shoes. You had, I didn't actually expect you to be English either.
Oh, yeah.
Who are you on the phone to?
Oh, my sister.
Is she gone now?
She's gone.
She's gone. She's history.
She's
and
history.
The headphones coming out as well. Oh, you must be well invested here.
Well, you know.
I was like, Jesus Christ, I thought you were going to be some fucking Scandinavian. Do you remember my name?
Yeah, Kristian with a K.
Oh, you're good. I feel like you've done this before, you know.
I don't think I have.
Well, I feel like you do. Well, listen, we are going to have a fantastic day on Valentine's Day. I'm going to take you to KFC and we're going to have some finger-licking goodness.
When you own who you are, like truly own who you are, flaws, quirks and all, you naturally stand out. You naturally captivate people in a way that no pretense ever can.
What do you do?
I actually do marketing, so it sounds really bad. You need social media really for marketing. What I do.
What do you market?
Buildings.
That sounds boring. Buildings?
Well, no, cool buildings, like architecture.
Sorry, you don't need to justify yourself to me. You could just be like, yeah, it's boring, you prick.
Remember, seduction is sales. Just like in a super crowded marketplace, if you want to create a winning product, you need to stand out. But standing out actually takes a lot of balls. It requires a level of self-acceptance and courage that many people shy away from, especially in environments where conformity is a norm. Take the high-achieving guys who I work with, for example. These are men who excel in their fields, successful entrepreneurs, respected professionals, and dynamic leaders. Yet despite their accomplishments, many of them censor their true selves in professional settings. This self-censorship not only diminishes their confidence in professional settings, but also spills over into their interactions with women. If you find yourself constantly conforming to other people's standards and it's draining you of your confidence, especially when interacting with women, then here are 4 powerful exercises to help you reconnect with your most authentic self. 1. Self-exploration journaling. Spend 10 to 15 minutes each day writing about your interests, quirks, and the qualities that make you unique without trying to filter yourself. And the goal of this exercise is to identify and embrace the aspects of yourself that you might have previously thought were weird or unattractive. This is your foundation for authenticity. 2. Social media detox. For the next 7 days, limit your exposure to social media or unfollow accounts that make you feel inadequate or push you towards conforming. Instead, follow accounts that celebrate individuality and authenticity. The goal of this exercise is to become a connoisseur of content so you can create a more positive mental environment that encourages you to embrace your own unique qualities. 3. Genuine conversations. Practice engaging in genuine conversations with others without any hidden agendas. Ask questions that interest you and share your thoughts openly without fear of judgment, and then use people's responses as a litmus test for long-term compatibility. And the goal of this exercise is to cultivate the skill of being present and authentic in your interactions. This will help you build deeper connections with the right people based on who you really are. 4. Reflect on past interactions. After social interactions, take some time to reflect on how you felt during the conversation. Were you being true to yourself? Did you censor any part of your personality? And the goal of this exercise is learn to recognize when you might be slipping into a facade and consciously decide to be more authentic next time. Keeping a woman obsessed is actually pretty easy. It simply comes down to you continuing to be the person who she fell for in the first place. Understand this, the person who you present at the start has to be the person who you're willing to be for the entirety of this relationship. If you show up as someone you're not, the mask will eventually slip and the attraction will vanish. What I've learned is most people fall in love with the idea of a person and not the actual person. If you're naturally more reserved, but you're putting on this bold, extroverted act to win a woman over, then she's gonna fall for that version of you and not the real you. And dude, as someone who's made this mistake more than once, the illusion only lasts for so long. Eventually she'll realize you're not the super extroverted, thrill-seeking guy who likes drinking pina coladas and getting caught in the rain that you were pretending to be. Remember, this isn't about pretending to be something that you're not, but amplifying the qualities that are already there. In fact, one of the most valuable lessons I've learned is game, this thing that we call game, the reason why you're probably watching this channel. Game is a transfer of certainty, and having great game simply comes down to radical self-acceptance. It's about being comfortable in your own skin, owning the quirks and qualities that makes you you, and realizing that not every woman is going to be into what you're offering. And that's exactly what you want. When you show up as your most radically honest self, you'll attract the women who genuinely connect with you, and you'll naturally repel those who don't. So rather than trying to be everything to everybody, you become a somebody for the right somebody. That's a banger. Click that, write it down. This is how you get a woman obsessed and keep her obsessed. It's about polarizing through authenticity and then continuing to be the person who she fell for in the first place. All right, bye.